Now, how about this for 3 words? Woke is broke. That the American electorate has rejected wokeness should be obvious by now. Nearly 77 million Americans, more than half of voters to be clear, have made the mandate known that when it comes to all things woke, enough is enough. One recalls one of President-elect Donald Trump's most powerful and effective campaign ads, featuring the tagline,
"Kamala's for they, them. President Trump is for you."
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Absolutely devastating. That sort of messaging may well have swung it for the Donald. But celebrating the end of wokeism and actually burying it are 2 completely different things. So will the re-emergence of Trump and MAGA manage to kill wokeness altogether? Well, here is a positive sign of things to come. The massive retail chain Walmart is ending their woke policies once and for all in a move that will send shockwaves throughout corporate America in what's being called a very big win for the movement against wokeness. And it will definitely annoy BlackRock CEO Larry Fink. But I digress. So what changes are involved? Well, Walmart will, and I quote, monitor the marketplace to identify and remove any inappropriate sexual or transgender products marketed to children. No more diversity quotas. Walmart will discontinue racial equity training through their Racial Equity Institutes. The company will also discontinue use of the term DEI altogether, while ensuring a respectful and supportive environment. And that is just a very small part of Walmart's de-wokeification efforts. The good news is that Walmart join a growing list of companies veering away from wokeism, including the likes of John Deere, Harley Davidson, Ford, Coors, Jack Daniels, Boeing, Toyota, and many more. So are we really and truly witnessing the end of the woke era as we know it? The ivory tower leftist elite has spent years infusing every institution with policies, procedures and mandates aimed at transforming society. Diversity, equity and inclusion measures, particularly in government and academia, have created an identity-based system in which people's characteristics, not their choices, determine whether they are worthy of awards or punishment. Americans are expecting President-elect Trump to officially put a proverbial spike through the heart of woke, and that he and the new Congress will reverse the progressive leftist policies that have pervaded every institution throughout the country. For example, President Joe Biden signed executive orders implementing DEI and gender theory. He also signed executive orders supporting gender-affirming medical interventions on minors, including puberty blockers, cross-sex hormones and surgeries. These have got to go if America is truly going to do away with the era of wokeism. But it's a truly remarkable thing that Trump hasn't even made it to the White House yet. Still less than 2 months to go, and already companies and corporations are dropping their woke initiatives. The Trump effect has already kicked in. Now think about it. That's an almost $1 trillion company with nearly 2 million employees dropping an entire corporate policy essentially due to the election of a president who isn't even yet in the Oval Office. But while the death of woke seems well on its way, not so fast, say Jaguar. Far be it for me as a television journalist to tell advertising executives how to do their jobs, but there's no doubt that the rebranded Jaguar's new commercial released last week is quite possibly one of the worst commercials of all time. Absolute disaster, the biggest own goal you can imagine. And what was notoriously missing from that car commercial? A car! That's right! It couldn't be found. If you're confused, that was Jaguar, the luxury sports car brand, letting everyone know that they've told their cool old logo to hit the bricks in favour of a lame new one. But it's not even clear that it was an ad for cars. It could have been pretty much for any product you can imagine. And here's the thing, the higher-ups at Jaguar don't mind in the least if their wokeness pushes existing customers away from their product. In fact, they've stated that they are specifically after the very types of consumers who embrace that crazy kind of wokeism. So, is woke dead yet? Perhaps not. But I'd say that Jaguar becoming the outlier among dozens of companies is most certainly a step in the right direction. I'm Mark Dolan, and you're watching GBN America.